Welcome to the Life Skills video series from DreamPath Foundation, Bengaluru. In this video, we present a session on cultivating the important life skill of time management. In this session, we will do the following. Define time management. Understand the importance of time management. List some tools and techniques to better manage our time. Learn what habits we should avoid for good time management. We spend half the day on sleep, meals and personal routine. The other half we must divide wisely among things to do today, things pending from yesterday or even earlier, any new unexpected things that fall into our lap. Time management refers to planning, utilizing and monitoring time to perform tasks or activities. We plan what activities to do and when to do them. We utilize time to do the planned activities. We review what activities got done, what activities remained incomplete. Time management is especially critical for students and working people because both belong in environments that are time-bound with set deadlines. However, the principles and techniques of time management are relevant for everyone every day, irrespective of who they are or what they do. Note that time management is a continuous ongoing process because each new day brings updates, new tasks and new priorities. Well, why is time management so important? Time is precious and irrecoverable. Every day is a gift, and if we manage it well, we reduce stress, achieve more and sleep better. If we do not manage time, we fail to meet our commitments. This can impact our performance at school or work. If our school performance is impacted, it impacts our choice of further study and career. If we do poorly at work, we stagnate at one position or may even lose our jobs. If we are not effective and efficient at what we do, we will spend longer and longer hours achieving what we need to, and then work-life balance will suffer, at the same time leaving us dissatisfied at day end. Sooner or later, the stress of pending work and dissatisfaction will affect our health. It will make us morose and irritable, and this will impact our families and loved ones. We will feel isolated and unable to cope. Now let's look at how to manage time. Let's start with to-do lists. What is a to-do list? A to-do list is a list of tasks. Here is a sample. What is a task? A task is an activity that needs doing. We define a task and we can set a time for it if required. A task can be started, worked upon and finished. Which tasks should be on your to-do list? Meaningful, non-trivial tasks that you are responsible for. What order should you do the tasks? This should be based on task priority. The popular tool to prioritize tasks is the priority matrix. It rates tasks on two parameters, urgency and importance. A task can be urgent or not urgent, and important or not important. This gives 4 combinations of these two parameters. You should slot each task into one of these 4 combinations. Quadrant 1 is urgent and important tasks. Do these as soon as possible or definitely within a day or two. Sometimes such tasks might be in drafts. For example, a friend calls to say that a particular precious guide is available only for one day and you need to make a copy of it. Quadrant 2 refers to important but not urgent tasks. These tasks should get the maximum attention, time and effort. These are your core tasks. You must schedule and monitor them regularly. For example, backing up your files, filing your tax return, solving question papers well before an exam, etc. Quadrant 3 is urgent but not important tasks. You can try to delegate or defer these because they often interrupt your planned work. Quadrant 4 is neither urgent nor important tasks and are the last priority. Do these when completely free. There should be only a few such tasks in your to-do list. Ideally, there should not be more than 5 or 6 tasks in any quadrant. Timely effort spent on quadrant 2 tasks will ensure that important activities get completed before hitting emergency status. For example, leaving all your holiday homework piled up for the last day of the vacation. Note that emotional well-being is also important if not always urgent. And if some activity makes you really happy but it's not directly relevant to either your work or study, for example, going cycling, you may include such an activity with proper planning. So these are the 4 ways to tackle a task, and this strategy is often referred to as the 4 Ds. Do it, defer it, delegate it, or delete it. Do it. For most important tasks, this is what you will do. Finish them yourself. Defer it, that is, postpone it to another day or time. This can happen due to other tasks or circumstances. Delegate it, that is, give it to someone else to do, especially if it is important and has been pending for some time, perhaps because you didn't have the time or the ability for it. Delete it, that is, remove a task from your list if it has become unnecessary. If you follow to-do lists with discipline, you can really improve your time management. So here are some tips and best practices. Tasks should be specific, not general. If you put a task like save the world, where would you start and when would you finish? Make 1 or 2 lists at the most. Maybe one for personal, one for work, or one for long-term and one for daily tasks. But remember, review the long-term list periodically. Make short lists. 1 page is fine. You can see the whole list in one glance. Remember, pending items pull down your energy, so keep your list manageable. Schedule difficult tasks for when you are fresh and energetic, like the morning. Schedule lighter tasks for when you're tired. Try and break difficult tasks into smaller ones. Tasks should be completed within a reasonable period, like a day or two, and at 5 days at the maximum. All of us feel great when we mark a task as done. A very large or open-ended task won't get done soon, and it will cause stress. Review your to-do list every day without fail. Carry forward relevant pending tasks to the next day. Reprioritize open tasks. Analyze why some tasks took too long or why some didn't finish. Think, how can you improve that? Be disciplined. It's always exciting to add new tasks to your list. But if you have too many tasks already open, deal with them first. Stick to the short list rule. Get creative with your to-do list. You can make to-dos fun. Color code priorities so that urgent or important tasks catch your attention first. Record planned versus actual time for tasks and measure your efficiency. Or keep it simple and just write a task list. Practice and see what suits you best. And there's a bonus. If you keep your to-do list well maintained, it doubles up as a record. If you cannot remember whether you returned your friend's money, just look through your previous lists and see if Pay Rajesh is ticked. Make to-do lists a habit and simplify your life. There are many software programs and apps exclusively for to-do lists. Some are free and some are paid. Or you can use popular spreadsheet software like Microsoft Excel, which gives you multiple views of your list by sorting or filtering. Or you could also use Calendar or a Word document. The simplest, least expensive, but no less effective tool is a diary. Writing down your tasks by hand and ticking them off one by one will give you a fantastic feeling of achievement. You can doodle big smiles on the pages for those days when you get through many tasks quickly. Some habits hamper good time management. Procrastination. This is a tendency to postpone a task that seems boring or too heavy. You should avoid this habit. Poor concentration is common in today's digital age. We have to check the mobile every 10 minutes, isn't it? When working on important tasks, mute interrupts. Practice longer periods of concentration by working on a single task. Impatience. If we are not able to proceed quickly with something, we lose patience and jump to something else. Cultivate perseverance. A favorite TV program or gripping book or social media is tempting, but resist such temptations during working hours. Here is a simple activity for you. Think back to yesterday or the day before. Write down on a piece of paper all the activities you did other than routine things. Now for each activity, write the total time you spent on it during the day. On a new sheet of paper, draw the 4 quadrants of the priority matrix and start putting each activity into the correct quadrant. Circle the quadrant where you spent the maximum time. What can you conclude about your time management? What changes will you make to improve your time management? Ask some of your friends to do the activity too and share the findings among yourselves. This will help to spread good practices. If you enjoyed this video, do click on the like button. If you would like to see other videos like this one, subscribe to our channel by clicking the red subscribe button below this video. Thank you and wish you the best.